I'll ask people, tell me, where is the place where you breathe deeply? Where's the space where you feel closest to God? And invariably people will say it's on a beach, in the countryside, on a walk. A number of years ago, the district put out an appeal to circuits to be looking at how they might develop new place for new people in their contexts. And here in Bromsgrove and Redditch circuit, we committed to that, but we didn't know where or what or when. Last year, I had a sabbatical which took me into various outdoor places because I did forest church. So I went into woods, I went into graveyards, climbing hills in Wales with people. When I came back from my sabbatical, the circuit felt that the NPNP, the New Place for New People, was actually not a new place. It was a very, very, very old place. It was this wood, which has been here since prehistoric times. It's ancient woodland. It was gifted to the Methodist Church 75 years ago, and it's been a really successful youth activity centre. The Youth Activity Centre continues, but alongside that, the circuit are looking to invite people to come and encounter God here. The outdoors has always been a place where I felt comfortable. As a teenager, I was a girl guide, so I always loved to camp, get in the great outdoors, and family holidays, tents, caravans, outdoors doesn't really faze me. On my sabbatical last year, it was just wonderful to have time to talk with God and then time to listen as well. Time to breathe deeply, listen to the birds. We all discovered how wonderful that was during lockdown. It was a revelation to many people that, bird song could be heard, and the birds seemed to sing louder than ever during the pandemic. You think you come to the woods for silence, but it's never silent. The trees are rustling, the birds are singing, and God is speaking. Just in the few months that Peckwood has been open as a forest space, there have been people who have come and people who have just said, this has been a wonderful hour just to come and be. It's amazing. We didn't know this place existed. I would like to see this Peckwood forest space develop into something that looks like a church community, an ecclesial community. Now, what that looks like, we're not quite sure, because the challenge is, how do you develop an ecclesial community without using the existing model to base your success rate on? Trees teach us about taking your time. They don't rush things. They do things at their own pace. They communicate with one another. There's a whole science which I didn't know about until my sabbatical, about how trees communicate through their roots. Theology and science meet underground there in a really nice way. Pretty special, really. I would like to see a regular pattern of gatherings here at Peckwood Forest Space, something for young people, Seeds and Saplings group, something for people who want some quiet time during the week to come and wander and wonder in the woods, which is what people are doing here today. Occasionally there's going to be something that we're at the moment calling Forest Church, which is a gathering of prayer and praise and listening to scripture, but none of those things might look familiar. There is something quite special about this place, and once you've been, you want to come back again, and once you're here, you don't want to leave. In May, we have bluebells covering every part of this wood. Every time you come here, there is something new to discover when you look and when you listen and when you stop.